Hey guys, what's up? It's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking a little bit about college and how to avoid gaining the freshman 15 and just some things to remember when going to college. I know that I haven't been here for very long, but I kind of wanted to do a little start video and explain what I have been doing, and then maybe at the end of my freshman year I'll do a little ending freshman year of college video where I talk about did those things help, why they did, things that I did throughout the year to stay healthy and fit. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is basically the whole issue with the freshman 15. One, it actually isn't 15 pounds. The national average is around 7. So I don't know why they really call it the freshman 15, but the national average is 7. So normally it's around 7 pounds that freshmen gain when going to college. And from my understanding, it is because some people don't have full-sized meals at their homes. They don't have breakfast every day. They don't have a lunch every day. They don't have a dinner every day. This happens a lot when you don't sit down and eat with your family, which is completely fine because I never did that. My family was never one to sit down and really eat together. It was kind of a fend for yourself type of thing. I would kind of make my own dinner and my parents would make their own dinner, and that's totally fine. But that's kind of where the freshman 15 comes from, because there is food pretty much everywhere on campus, and it's a very different scene from if you wake up in the morning and you're late, or you just don't have the energy to make yourself breakfast, and so you just go without breakfast. Whereas here, you can go to one of the dining halls and fill up your whole plate with 1,000 calories full of breakfast. So there's a couple really useful tips that I have been using to kind of avoid gaining the freshman 15. One would be when I study, I do not study anywhere where I can get food. Normally I will study in the common area, or sometimes I will go to the library after class and I will study there, and I'll bring a snack with me. But when you study in your room, especially if you have a mini fridge, it is really easy to just keep snacking as you study. I stress eat, so when I get super stressed, I tend to eat a lot. So when I'm studying and I'm getting all this information in my head and I'm getting stressed about tests and classes that I need to study for, I start eating. And if it's easily accessible to me, then I am going to be doing that a lot. The second tip would be always get a good breakfast. When I say a good breakfast, I do not mean go to the dining hall and get 2 platefuls of a ton of stuff, because a lot of times when that happens, you tend to be full throughout kind of the entirety of the day until nighttime comes, and that is where binge eating comes in, where people just eat a ton of stuff right before bed. Your body can't digest that, I think, until the morning, but I just know that it sits in your stomach overnight pretty much. That's not good for you. That's a really easy way to gain weight. So when I say eat breakfast, I mean at least for me, this is what I do when I eat breakfast. I go to this market that's underneath one of my dining halls, and I get 2 things. I get pineapple and I get carrots, and I have peanut butter here. I know that's really weird, but I'm obsessed with peanut butter. So I have a whole jar of peanut butter in my dorm, and I bring a little bit of that with me, and I just eat carrots and peanut butter and pineapple, and that should pretty much sustain until I am done with my second class, and that's when I get lunch, because that's around 3 o'clock. So I get lunch then. That's a really good way to keep yourself full for a good remainder of the day, but also keep healthy things in you and not have a really big beefy breakfast. So another thing that I've been keeping in mind is don't drink your calories. I know it is really easy to get sodas and energy drinks and alcohol here on campus, but I try to refrain from that as much as I can. I went through this thing, I don't really know when it was. I think it was in June, pretty much, where I stopped drinking soda, and I think from then to now, I've maybe had like 2 soda drinks, like throughout all of the summer and then all of like August and September. I think it has improved my health so much. I know that sounds really, really weird, but my acne has been doing so much better. I also have been cutting out milk, but that's like a completely another thing. That's like, that has to deal with like hormones and stuff, so like I'm not gonna get into that, but it has helped with my acne. It has actually helped me sleep a lot more, because if you know me, I used to be obsessed with ginger ale, and when I mean obsessed, I used to drink like 4 cans a day. It was really, really not good, but I used to drink it before bed, and then I could never ever sleep. So I feel like I'm getting a lot more sleep, and I actually don't think I've gained anything yet from being in college, and I think that has to do with the fact that I'm not consuming a lot of those big calorie drinks. Another really useful tip would be to keep healthy snacks in your dorm, especially if you have a mini fridge. We have like a punch system here at the college that I'm at, and basically at the end of the week, if you haven't used up like all of your punches, like on Saturday at 12, like at midnight on Saturday, they all go away and you get like your new week's worth of punches. So normally on like Fridays and Saturdays, me and my roommate, or like even my friends, like we will go to the dining halls and like clear out all of our punches and just get like a bunch of snacks, just like fill the dorm with. And a lot of times I stock up on carrots, I stock up on pineapple, I get strawberries, I get water, I'll get coffee, which I know is not good, but it's whatever. It's almond milk, so maybe it's just like a little bit better than regular coffee. I basically just get a bunch of healthy stuff to stock my fridge with, so that in the morning it's really easily like accessible. I can just go walk out of my bed, get carrots, eat them in bed while I'm like getting up. It's not going to be good if you snack all the time in your dorm, but you're snacking on Cheetos, Doritos, Oreos, Cheez-Its, other like chips and sodas and stuff, because I'm literally in my dorm all the time. My classes actually don't take up a lot of my time, and if I didn't have those healthy snacks in here, I definitely would just be going down to the vending machine, like getting chips and eating them all day long in here. Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was another really obvious way to lose, I guess you could lose the freshman 15, but to not gain the freshman 15 that a lot of people actually don't take advantage of is going to the gym. I know for a fact that literally every campus has a gym on campus. Maybe it doesn't, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe smaller colleges don't, but I know that mine has a really, really big gym, UREC. It's literally right over here. It's literally like right over there. Like I walk out of my dorm, go that way, and like that's where it is, like a couple steps. Because some of what your tuition is going towards is to your gym. So like if you are paying for your college's gym and it's free, it's like free for you to get in, why aren't you utilizing that? I always try to go in the nighttime, or if I wake up super early in the morning, I will always go in the morning. And so that is something that even I struggle with. Literally sometimes at night I'm just like so tired and I don't want to go, and I just want to lay in bed and just like watch Netflix, and that's completely understandable. Like there are nights that I do that, but I just try to remind myself, like if I'm paying for that and it's free for me to get in, why aren't I utilizing that? Like that is the easiest way to not gain the freshman 15, and I find that a lot of people just don't utilize that. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm like attacking the camera right now. I'm sorry about that. That's all I'm trying to do, but I literally feel like I'm just like, work out. I have 2 more tips for avoiding gaining the freshman 15. One is really self-explanatory. Make sure you're getting enough sleep at night. So insufficient sleep can actually increase the hunger promoting hormone and decrease the hunger suppressing hormone. So it decreases the drive that you are full and that you don't need to eat, and it increases the drive that you need to eat all the time, that you're just always hungry. And another really easy thing that I know I'd never really thought of until someone had like brought this up was like, if you are stressed, because obviously everyone gets stressed, it is stressful in college, you should try to walk off your stress. I live on a really big campus. Okay, it's big, so like not big, medium, big, really big. It's like big, if that makes sense. There is a lot of places that I could walk to. The library is a ways away. UREC isn't a ways away. If I wanted to get a snack at Festival is a ways away. East Campus is a ways away. My friends over on East Campus is a ways away. So if you are ever stressed, literally just take a water, take a little snack, and go walk around. Walk off your stress. Not only are going to feel better because you're not thinking about the studying and the tests that you have to worry about, but you also are going to be losing calories, and you are going to be helping your odds on not gaining the freshman 15. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video was kind of like crazy with just me throwing things at y'all. That's not my intent. I'm just trying to like help us out, you know? If you have any other tips for avoiding gaining the freshman 15, for college in general, please comment them down below, or you can talk to me about it over social media. Don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!